I'm super excited to be conducting this webinar for 1,000+ audiences, and I'm also equally nervous because this is going to be my first ever webinar. And I want to take a moment and thank everyone for joining taking some time to join the session today. So what we'll also be looking at today is that I will sort of explain you what BFCM, that's Black Friday Cyber Monday, is, and I will sort of tell you what our app is going to help you with, and also tell you what are the most pain points that's faced by most of the Shopify customers, and also I'll also have a interesting Q&A session towards the end so that you can ask me any sort of queries and I'll be able to address, right? So this is going to be the agenda for today's meeting. All right. So, yeah, to get started with, right? So what I'm noticing here is we have a bunch of Shopify store owners and also few e-commerce business owners who run their business on e-commerce. And additionally, on top of that, we also have in general, people who are probably interested in getting to know what really happens around this a Black Friday, Cyber Monday sale or any holiday sale in general, and how things typically works during any sale period, right? So to sort of give you an example around what any store owners can expect during the sale and how can they benefit from the sale and how they typically benefit from this BFCM sale is something that I'm going to talk about right now. So let's kickstart with what typically is Black Friday and Cyber Monday sale or holiday season sale, right? So now that we are nearing the year end and we are almost in the month of November, which is considered to be the holiday season, and where again falls the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale, which is coming on November 24th, right? So this Black Friday Cyber Monday sale is considered to be the big sale that's happening for any e-commerce site starting November 24th. It typically happens for a week and goes about a month, which happens throughout the holiday season. Consider whether it's Christmas, whether it's winter season, or whether it's New Year, you have the sale running in all throughout for the next 1 month, right? So what really happens in this point in time is store owners. So this is probably the right time for store owners to acquire new customers, which is because I'll tell you a simple example here, right? Now I have a lot of my friends looking at a lot of products in many other e-commerce sites, trying to add more products to cart so that they can shop for those products when it's coming on sale, which is probably the sale season that's coming in right away, right? So you already know what is the expectation and how you can expand your business, knowing that you have so many customers interested in buying products from your site, right? So this is opportunity for you to expand or grow your business 2x, 3x, 4x, or even 5x. The decision is on you, right? So here throughout the next 20 minutes, I'll also tell you how you can probably grow your business from data through data and using actionable insights, right? So this is typically any store would benefit. This is how typically any store would benefit out of a holiday season sale. But I will also explain you how every store owner would prepare for this Black Friday and Cyber Monday, right? So considering this entire sale happens for about a month or so, what store owners typically do is they start prepping up for this big sale even before few months of the sale coming in. Let's say now we are in the month of November. The store owners start preparing in the month of August or even before that. They start planning their marketing campaigns and they start planning out their inventory as to what kind of products they need to stock up on and what are the customer they need to be targeting while they are running their campaigns in multiple marketing channels, right? So our app will be able to help you in all these stages. Our app will also be able to help you in identifying the products that are most preferred by customer, thus helping you in stocking up products that the customers prefer. So this typically reduces the overall cost of inventory and stock management, right? I'm pretty sure nobody wants to be in a situation where they will have to end up spending a lot in stocking up inventory or probably collecting inventory that doesn't really sell. So if at all you get an opportunity to know what are the products that really sell, it definitely is a beneficiary, because you know what is selling and you only are stocking up that, wherein you're saving more money rather than to spend a lot of money in unnecessary products and products that are not selling out. This is one of the use case, right? And the next use case that I can probably think of is, let's say, marketing channels. When there's a sale running, any store, any e-commerce store, whether it's, I'm pretty sure a lot of you are planning out your marketing campaigns right now. Even even if the sale is running, even if there's no sale running, when you're trying to acquire new customer, you are anyway planning to launch few marketing campaigns on few touch point channels, whether it's Instagram or whether it's a simple Google ad or whether it's a Facebook ad, right? So instead of targeting on multiple channels, not knowing what is the revenue out of it, what is the takeaway out of it, why not know the marketing channels that's giving you the best result and invest on those, right? So now imagine if you're able to identify the top marketing channel that's giving you more revenue, and you're able to target or run campaigns on those marketing channels, then it's well and good, right? Then you're targeting the right set of people who really are looking at your ad and also shopping or purchasing your products, where you're getting more conversions, and you're also spending your money effectively and wisely, right? In the preferred marketing channel. That's another use case. So any store that's preparing for the sale will preparing for the big sale will have to go through all of these journey, whether it's planning out inventory, planning out marketing campaigns, or getting their store ready with respect to the delivery partners that sort of give them like 100% delivery rate, etc. Right? So these are a few points on how BFCM can help you, and what is this holiday season about, and what exactly store owners will be doing or prepping up for the Black Friday Cyber Monday sale. So now diving in deeper, what I'll also do is yeah. So typically during the time of research, what I have also done is I've spoken to 70 to 80 Shopify customers, and I've also collected collaborative feedbacks from each one of them, trying to understand their pain points, right? So this really sort of have given me an idea of where there needs to be an improvement made, and where are the areas that any Shopify store owners is having trouble with, right? So talking about the pain points, 40% of Shopify store owners have gotten back to me and told me that the current consumption of data, which is through dashboard and spreadsheet, is not easily consumable. So what I mean by that is, so whether you're looking at dashboard, whether you're looking at spreadsheet, you have to think a lot of things, or probably you'll have to do a math in your head to come to a conclusion, right? So that area is something that most of the Shopify store owners find it hard. And around 20% of customers really came back to me and told me, I'm targeting on multiple marketing channels, but I'm really not sure what are the marketing channels that's benefiting for me, that I should most likely target for sure, right? So knowing that, I knowing these pain points, so knowing and understanding these pain points, I was able to bring all these problems into my application and solve the exact problem that customers were putting together. So now we have a 30 split now we have a 40 split that really spoke about consumption of data, which is very difficult. And we have next set of 20 customers who spoke about not knowing which marketing channels they have to target. And there were next 30 percentage of customers who came back and said, I have cracked my campaign marketing campaign part, so I somehow managed to do the inventory, but and I also am a little probably analytically savvy, and I'm also able to crack the dashboards. But what I'm not able to do is, I'm not able to identify the cities from where I'm getting the orders from, and if at all I'm getting it from so and so cities, what are the delivery partners that are working out well? So now I have hundreds and thousands of orders happening each and every day for me, but knowing and giving them a proper, customer experience is something that I'm really trying to crack. So for this set of customer, what we've really done is we have really put together an, mechanism where they'll be able to identify the top cities that's contributing to their overall revenue. Plus, we'll also be able to give the delivery partners that's giving them, the most, delivery rate, right? So considering all of this, I also have, so what I can also do is quickly share my screen and show you how each one of this can, is being implemented onto our application, and how each of these situation is, being addressed. Yeah, so what I've done is I've also put a quick link in the chat section for everyone to access. You can just click on the link, which will take you to, the Shopify page. And from there, you can really click on install and go further with it. So which I'll also explain towards the end there. I will also help you through your entire installation journey, so that, you also know how to go over the installation process right then and now, right? So let's say, yes. Okay. So 40% of my customer wants to know what kind of products they have to stock up, right? They were really not sure how to plan their inventory. So for such customers, so for to address that pain point, what we have done is, yeah, we have really put together 4 top level insights that, tells you insights about your products, which again resonates with inventory management, and city, which again tells you what are the cities that you need to be targeting, and channel insights, which gives you an idea of what are the channels that you can probably run your campaigns on, and the type of customers that really, give you the most revenue, or, the type of customers that abandon your cart most, etc. Right? So considering now I want to look at or manage my inventory, or look at, products that I want to stock up. So I choose product insight here. So here it really asks me whether I want to look at revenue, delivery partners, bundles, favored price point, unfavored price point, favored price point. So in this case, let's say I want to look at revenue. So because I want to look at products that's giving me more revenue, which means there are a lot of people ordering that product, right? In such case, to explore this further, I click on revenue. Yes. So here it says 93% of your store revenue in last 30 days comes from top 20 products. Well, it looks like the top 20 products that's giving me 93% of my store revenue for last 30 days. Well, so here, what I can also do is, I have gotten the data, but I also want to know what are the top 20 products that's contributing to my revenue, right? So in such cases, what you can do is you can click on the CTA, know more about this. Yeah. So which will give you top 3 products by revenue. So now that you have the top 3 products, what you can do is click on how can I improve, to look at the action item that the app is giving you as well. So now I have the top 3 products, and now I also have an action item that the app has suggested for me. So what I can do is I can look at the top 3 products and probably, stock up inventory, or stock up a good amount of inventory for these top products, which means these are the top products that's, giving me most revenue. Yeah, this is about managing inventory, and you can also know your customer's favorable price point. You can also know, customer's unfavorable price point just by digging in deeper on the product insights. So likewise, what you can also do is, I also spoke about the rest, 20% of customer who wants to know which channels they have to be targeting, right? So in such cases, what I can do is I can click on channels. Yes. Now I've gotten bunch of my channel insights. Now I want to know where my revenue is coming from, which channel is contributing to most of my revenue, right? So in that case, I click on revenue. Yes. So here looks like 25% of my store revenue last 30 days come from my top 10 marketing channels. Well, So my top 10 channels have contributed to 25% of store revenue, which is amounted to 40.6K. All right. So now I want to know what are the top 3 marketing channels so that I can run my marketing campaigns only on those channels, which is giving me the most revenue. Yes. So the top channels contributing to most revenue looks like it's direct, which is organic, and then Google and also Engati. So here I know what are the top channels I'm targeting and what are the returns that I'm getting from my top channels, right? So in this case, you really get an idea of the next set of channels that you need to be targeting for the big sale that's coming in. This is about channels. I hope nobody would want to miss out on such insights, where it really gives you insights on channels, and then an entire set of inventory that helps you plan out an entire set of insights that help you plan out your inventory, etc. Right? All right, going back to the PPT. Yes, what is Engati Insight Assistant, right? Yes, Engati Insight Assistant is an intelligent conversational application that delivers curated insights and store performance summary about your Shopify store directly to your WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. So, yes, what we saw right now was you trying to consume insights. What Engati Assistant is also capable of doing is we deliver you insights every day in the morning and evening. Your morning insight will be a particular metric that will sort of give you a high level insights, and then you further can dig in deeper on the data, and then how you can improve, right? So we really give you like a one liner. From there you can click on know more about this, which give you the actual data, and from know more about this you can really click on how can I improve, which gives you an actionable step for that insight, right? So the great or interesting part here is that you also receive an insight, and you also know what are the necessary action items that you need to be taking for the respective insight that you've gotten, which again is most of Shopify store owners concern, because Shopify store owners, there's dashboard, there's spreadsheets and all of that, but everything is desktop friendly. There's no application that's mobile friendly. Imagine to receive all of this insight onto your WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger that allows you to consume all of these insights on the go, on the move, any time of the day, and which is also easily accessible, right? So you may not be having your laptop with you all the time, but I'm pretty sure you have your phone with you all the time. So you just have to pick up your phone and probably have a chat with Engati Insight Assistant to know what is happening with your store. That's how interesting Engati Insight Assistant gets. So to move further, yes. So how Engati Insight Assistant can help you? Like I mentioned earlier, we would be sending you daily insights personalized for your store. And apart from insights, we'll also give you a data on why you see this insight. Why is there 25% revenue from your top 20 products? And we also show you what are the products. And on top of that, we'll also tell you what is the actionable step that you can take. And that's what daily insight is about. And we also send you store report, which really sends you a report of yesterday's sale summary. So imagine to have like a report sent to you every day on what has happened with the store the previous day, with respect to orders, with respect to revenue, with respect to order cancellation, etc. So that's what we say store report. This again will be sent to you. You will really need not have to come back to the bot, type in multiple things. We send it to you every day so that you are aware of what's happening within your store, right? And the interesting part is that imagine to have converse with the bot anything about your store queries, and the bot will be able to respond back, whether it is knowing your last week's revenue, or whether it's knowing your last month's revenue, or whether it's about knowing the number of abandoned checkouts you've had for past 2 months. You can just ask these questions to your bot, and the bot will be able to respond. Yeah, I can quickly show you how that's done, right? So that we all get an idea of what the bot is capable of, or what the assistant is capable of. So let's say I want to know what's the revenue for last week. I simply ask to the assistant, and the assistant will do all the computing and come back with the right answer. Yes. So here I have the answer, which says we have generated a total revenue of 32 odd for last week. So now I know the revenue generated for last week on the move just by typing a simple query instead of going through dashboard and logging into multiple other things. Yes. So let's go back to the PPT. Okay. So we have spoken about our customer pain points. We've spoken about, multiple use cases that a customer has, multiple use cases that Engati Insight Assistant is able to solve. What I'll also talk about is probably a few benefits that a Shopify store owner or store seller would gain from Engati Insight Assistant, right? So here you really are able to identify your top products, cities, channels, and you're able. Just give me a minute. Yes. So what Engati Insight Assistant is really capable of and how it really benefits you is you have an assistant bot that really gives you all the key insights or insights about the key metrics that you want to track about a store, whether it's about a particular product or whether it's about a channel, whether it's about city, whether it's about, a customer, or also in other case, let's say whether it's about revenue, whether it's about AOV, whether it's about, abandoned checkouts and much more. You have all of that answered in a single bot, just, just using a simple onboarding process without having to, squeeze your brain or without having to, think a lot from the data dashboards. You have it all handy and you have it all, put together for you. So imagine someone has really put together insights for you from the dashboards and you're able to consume it using, Engati Insight Assistant on your mobile. This is how handy it gets and this is how easy we have done it for you. That's one of the benefits that Shopify store owner can get. And, this entire Engati Insight Assistant can help you plan out your sale overall, right? So which means we really have put together insights for your prep phase and during sale phase. So during prep phase, we really have put together a bunch of insights that helps you prep up your store with respect to inventory, with respect to marketing campaigns, with respect to targeting the right set of customer. Wherein the insights that you receive during sale will be like a comparative, insight that really tells you what is happening in terms of today compared to yesterday. So just to give an example, let's say I have received an insight on revenue metric. And today I seem to have higher revenue compared to yesterday. And Engati Insight Assistant will be able to tell you that exactly, saying you have increased in revenue today when compared to yesterday. And it will also be able to tell you what are the top products contributed to the revenue in terms of today and what is the revenue margin difference between yesterday and today, right? So imagine to have all of that put together for you in the Shopify, for your Shopify store onto the communication channel that is easily accessible for you, right? Yes. Yeah, one another key benefits for a Shopify store seller is identifying the top city and country contributing to overall sale. This sort of helps them plan out their entire, marketing and marketing strategies around it. And this also helps them target the right set of marketing, right set of customers to market and, instantly identify a growth potential because you are spending money on the marketing channels that's bringing you back money. So this is one of the benefits that any Shopify store owners would get, right? And ideally, the last point, gain all of this or get access to all of this in a hassle-free, environment or hassle-free channel, that is WhatsApp. We all are used to WhatsApp and we are all used to Facebook. Imagine to have access to all of this on Facebook and WhatsApp as a channel. And, also, it's easy for you to access it at any point in time because that's something that we are all used to, right? So this is the new, stage that we are getting into, and we also want to, hear a lot about your feedbacks, which we will talk more about in the Q&A sessions. I would love to know the areas of improvement. I would love to know your suggestions for the product, and I would love to know your pain points on, your Shopify store journey, because as to how much I've spoken to few customers, I've understood the pain point. I would love to hear your thoughts about it as well. So feel free to, uh, get ready with your questions in the Q&A session that will be covering up soon. Yeah. So on that note, let me go on to the next slide. Yes. So when I said access insights via WhatsApp and Messenger, this is what I meant, right? So this is your WhatsApp and this is your Messenger. You can have your assistant deployed on both WhatsApp and or Facebook as a channel. So if you're someone who's used to WhatsApp, you can always go with WhatsApp. Or if you're someone who's used with Facebook Messenger, feel free to onboard your store on Facebook Messenger. Onboarding will be a simple process, which again I'll walk through. I will also show you an entire, onboarding journey, right from installation to how you can get to the bot and how you can start onboarded with receiving insights and so. Yeah. Conversational business updates. So we've already seen we have high level of insights, 4 high level of insights, which is product insights, city insights, channel, and customer insights. So I would also like to mention that all of this is powered by our in-house GPT, which is called Business GPT. And all of these insights are consumable on either WhatsApp or Facebook Messenger. Yes. So last part, what you all can do is probably scan the QR code that's available here, which will take you to Insight Assistant app directly, right? So I will explain you how the journey looks like starting here, but I will pause in the screen for like 10 seconds so that if at all anybody is very keen in installing the application right now, you can do that just by picking up your phone, scanning this, QR code, which will take you to the app description page. So don't worry here, I will sort of help you with, the entire onboarding journey, which I will be covering up right now. All right. So what I'll do is I'll also go over the journey on how you can install the app and get started with it, right? So this is how an app, Shopify app store look like, where you can come and, download the apps from Shopify. Let's say I want to type Engati Insight Assistant, right? You can simply type Engati Insight Assistant. That will give you this search result. Here you can find Engati Insight Assistant with the red logo. What you can do is click on this app, which will take you to the app description page. So here in the app description page, we have put together a video that will help you with their entire, help you understand the capabilities of the product. And we've also put together a few screenshots that will also help you understand what the app is able to offer. And we've also briefly explained, the insights that we cover and what are the kind of features that we offer. So looking at all of this, let's say I want to go ahead and install the app. You can click on install button. Yeah. So clicking on install button, it will really take me to a permission page where I will have to click on this button called install app. Only then the app installation process gets completed, right? So now I go ahead and click on install app. Yeah, which takes me to this setup page. So here, what I really can do is I can pick the communication channel to have my assistant onboarded with, whether it's Facebook or WhatsApp. So you can choose between your preferred communication channel, whichever you want to go about, right? So if you want to pick Facebook, you have a QR code that's put up here. You can pick up your phone, scan the QR code, which will take you to the assistant directly, or you can click on this assistant, Facebook assistant button, which will again take you to the desktop assistant instantly, right? So if you're someone who's used to WhatsApp, you can use this QR code to scan, scan on mobile, and then which again will take you to your WhatsApp directly. Or you can either choose to click on this button from here. So the choice is yours. So here for this case, let's say I'm used to Facebook and I want to, get onboarded onto my Facebook assistant. I click on this button. It looks like I have a very poor internet, which is probably why it's taking a lot of time. But yes, here we are. Yes, it's taken me to the assistant directly, right? So here in this case, I have completed my onboarding journey, which is why I'm able to see insights directly. But if you're someone who's trying out new, what you might have to do is, there are 2 steps here, right? So once you sort of set up, so once you sort of set up or click on the bot link, you will end up here, which really asks you to enter the Shopify email address. You will have to enter your Shopify email address, and then you will receive an OTP onto that email address. You will have to enter the OTP here, and then there you go. The 2-step verification is done. We have synced up your store data successfully, and we take a minute or so to, sort of, get the data and train it. And once it's done, you will start receiving insights onto WhatsApp as a channel and also Facebook as a channel. And any time of the day, you can just converse with the bot to know what's happening with your store, or what kind of metrics you want to consume. You can quickly ask an e-commerce query to the bot, or you can quickly ask or get to know your revenue or AOV, or the total abandoned checkouts, just by answering those or putting your queries in the message section. Yeah. So this is about Engati Insight Assistant. And yes, so yeah, this is pretty much about it. Yeah, I think we can take up few questions if there's any. I'm really looking forward to sort of answer few questions, because I think that will probably help me, fine tune the product as well, right? And please, also if you have any other problems that you're facing with your current, e-commerce journey, feel free to add them as well. I'm free to answer that. Yeah. So there's a question that really says, can you elaborate on the key features that make Insight Assistant app effective for gathering and analyzing data? So yes, so some of the key features, that make Engati Insight Assistant app effective is that you get everything on WhatsApp and Facebook as a channel first. So let's say you're traveling somewhere and you want to know what's happening within your store. You can really pick up your phone and try to understand, or look up for the insights to understand what's happening within your store. That's one of the key feature. And others, you get all in one place, right? Whether it's about product level information, or whether it's about city level information, or whether it's about the channel that you want to target, or let's also say whether it's about the customers that is bringing you more revenue. So all of this is put together in a single application that gives you insight in all of these varied areas of e-commerce business. So these are a few key features. And also to highlight, let me also explain you how that's done. Yes. So here it really says, so when I say hi, it really says view all insight, or ask a query, or get help. So in any case, you have a query, or you are finding it hard to understand, you can definitely click on get help to understand more about the assistant. And here to answer this question, what I'll do is click on view all insight. Yes. So here it really tells me whether I want to look at product insight, or city insights, or channel insight, or customer insights. So let's say I want to pick up customer insights. Yes. So from customer, I want to know the customer segment that's bringing me more revenue. So let me click on revenue then. Yes. So here the assistant is able to tell me that your returning customer contribute to 97% of your store revenue for the last 30 days, which means I've been having most of my sale coming from my returning customers. And if at all I have to target my marketing campaigns, I will do it for my returning customers. And also taking this holiday season, which is also considered to be a main season to acquire new customer, I can also target my marketing campaigns to new customers, because this is the stage where you acquire new customers, right? You probably acquire new customer during the sale phase, and then make them your regular or returning customer, and then convert them to the loyal customer. This is the chance for you to probably address those concerns right now. And yeah, so these are few areas and key features that the app is able to offer as of now. Let me take up next question. Yeah, what security measures are in place to protect sensitive data when using the app? So, which is exactly why we have a two-step verification. So, each and every account or a Shopify account is restricted to only 3 users. And we also have a two-step verification saying you will have to enter an email ID, and an OTP will be sent to the exact email ID. Say if you're a store owner who's managing the email ID, store email ID, you will have an OTP sent to that email ID. And only then you will be able to consume data further. So in any case, anybody else wants to consume the data, that's not doable, because there's a two-step verification. Without your involvement, or without you sharing the OTP, there's no progress that can be done in accessing the data. So with respect to data, it completely relies with Engati and you, if at all the onboarding process is done. Apart from you, if there's anybody else trying to onboard to your store, there's no possible way that can be done. How user-friendly is the interface of the Insight Assistant app, and what efforts have been made to enhance user experience? All right. So as you can see, right now we are all getting used to bots and trying to, so now that ChatGPT is here, we are trying to answer or ask most queries to ChatGPT, and ChatGPT is able to answer, right? We are all pretty used to bot, and what we've tried to do is make this flow extremely simple and easy for you to consume, whether it's about insight, whether it's about asking a query, or whether it's about getting help. So let's say you don't want to go over this flow. What you can do is simply type. You don't want to say hi, or you don't want to go over the other flows. What we have also done is you can simply type insights. Yeah, which will directly take you to the insight section, right? You need not go over saying hi, and then which again takes you to the next step. So what we have done is we have made the flow very easy for the customers to understand. And in the meantime, we've also considered that customers are time sensitive too. So in any case, whatever you want to look into or whatever you want to type, you can just type that in a keyword, and a bot will be able to get you there to that exact same place. So that's the level of user friendly flows that we have tried to build. All right. Yeah. So I think in any case, if anybody else wants to, get started with the bot onboarding process, I will have the QR code put up here so that anybody can access it right away. Or you can also use these links on the chat section to, go to Insight e-commerce or Engati Insight Assistant directly, and then, install your app from there. I will hang on here for a few more questions, few more, queries to answer. But meanwhile, if anybody wants to go ahead and do the installation process, yeah, you can do that with this QR code here. And I would also love to hear your pain points, if this is something that really resonates with you, or this is something that you have been um, trying to have for yourself or your store as well. All of those feedbacks and all of those, anything around those pointers will be really helpful. All right. So if there are no more questions, I think we can wrap up the discussion. Yes. Yeah. Thanks, everyone. Thanks a lot for joining. Really appreciate your questions. I really, had a very interesting webinar session. Thanks.